Hello everybody. So I'm trying out a demo game on Steam called Quarantine Zone. Now, this game you're like checking survivors who are coming into the survivors camp. So you're checking for any infections, any bite marks, anything out of the ordinary. If they are sick, then you're gonna be placing them into the quarantine area where they'll stay there overnight. Then you'll recheck the symptoms, see if anything's changed, see if their sickness is healed overnight, basically. If they do have valid signs of infection, like bite marks, things like that, discoloration of the skin, eyes, then you have to liquidize them. So basically, you have to put them out of their misery because they are infected. And to protect the other survivors, you don't want them like mixing up with the non-infected, because then they'll turn and start killing them, and then you'll have like a horde on your hands. So we're gonna try this. It is free to try the game on Steam. As like I mentioned, it's a demo version. The demo allows you to play 7 to 8 in-game days. I think it's 7 days. It is a single-player game, so it's not multiplayer. You do get to upgrade your camp. You have to restock supplies, things like that. So yeah, should be interesting. So let's jump right into it.
Finally awake, Commander. Thought you were dreaming of a vacation on some sunny beach. Not the best fantasy these days, huh? Anyway, welcome back to reality. We're almost there. Checkpoint Alpha. They've been holding out, but they need reinforcements. That means us. Alright, get ready. You're dropping in 20. And Commander, watch your step out there. It's not just the dead you gotta worry about.
You are all aware of the situation. The city is overrun by a zombie virus. And while not everyone has turned into a zombie, we need to try to save them. But at the same time, make sure the infected don't get into the zone. That's your job. Let's hurry to the checkpoint and start examining the survivors.
So as soon as you drop in the game, you're gonna start up in this little cabin. So this is your main cabin. This is where you'll be sleeping. It's where you're gonna be doing your extractions. And then you've got this device here, which is a drone. And now and then, hordes of zombies will come to try and attack your base, and you use the drones to defend your base. Same with evacuations. When you're evacuating survivors, you have to defend the trucks from hordes of zombies. So let's go and do our first day.
Just shout next, and the soldiers will let the survivor in.
So you press R just to call somebody in.
The first survivor. Approach him and take a close look. Are there any symptoms that immediately catch your eye? Of course there are. Just look at how red his head is. You absolutely must record this symptom on the symptom map.
So to mark symptoms, you have a list of symptoms you can go through. So you press C. So we're going to click red skin because it is red skinned. So you get yellowing of the eyes, and if you scroll over these, it tells you what they are like, not a sign of infection. So yellowing of the eyes is a change of the colour in the sclera. You do have other things as well. You got all of these symptoms you've got to check for: pale skin, green skin, skin rashes. So skin rashes will be caused for putting them into quarantine.
Quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
Freckles is normal. Herpes is normal in this day and age. Bruising is normal. So it guides you through what is a possible sign of infection, and anything with like an exclamation mark on like this then you put them in the quarantine area. If it's more severe, like if it's got this type of narcosis, bite marks, then it's definitely infection. You have to go and basically put them out of their misery. So yeah, let's press I. And then quarantine them.
It only shows one symptom, but it's unclear. Send him to quarantine so we can monitor him for a while.
I'll do
Look
anything.
for
Just
symptoms,
test me again.
mark them, and classify them. And good luck.
Okay, so let's do this.
Move it.
This is bullshit. I'm cleaner than half of the people you let through.
So we don't have any tools yet when you first start, but you will get them on day 2. So we're just looking for signs, like he's got some bruising down his neck, which is normal. So other than that, he's fine to go into the block.
Oh god.
If you get it right, you get money. If you get it wrong, then you lose money.
Don't make me wait.
I was bitten by a dog. Not
Okay,
by me.
so do you see on the hand there? He's got a bite mark. So a bite mark is an infection, so you have to send them to liquidation.
You guys seem nervous. Is everything okay?
And then what they do is they go through here.
Alright. That's it for today. Hit the bunks. We've got another long day tomorrow.
So that side is where all your supplies are. Your fuel, your food, your medics.
First, check out everyone in quarantine.
So each morning you wake up. If there's anybody in your quarantine area, you go and check them.
Great.
Identification
He is still
verified.
alive.
Quarantine status
Go over to
stable.
him
No
and call him
incidents
in for
reported.
a read.
It's
He
just
doesn't
allergies.
show that previous
them
symptom
since I was a kid.
anymore. So he can be moved to the block.
So you can be moved to the block, but I want to just put down the skin rash. I mean, I would class it as a skin rash. Yeah. Was it herpes? Looks like it's got some red area. Yeah, I'm gonna put that down as herpes actually, just so they're aware of it. So he can go there.
Finally.
Tools
I'm
help you
safe.
spot symptoms faster. Grab the scanner.
So this is your scanner now. And then you basically just scan him. So you get a normal scanner side, but then you also get your UV version. So if you don't see any bite marks as your normal visual, then turn your UV on and you'll probably find some hidden bite marks.
Now, call in the next one. Come on. And use the new tool on him.
You
Please.
can tell them to move their hearts, sunglasses. So I'm seeing bruising on his nose. So you just do a normal quick scan. And don't worry, it does show boxer shorts on, so you're safe for streams. Bruising on his leg down there. Bruising on his arm. He has some cuts on his back, so that's sign for he needs to go into quarantine. So you press F. F to turn your torch on, and F again will be your UV. So again, just scan them with the UV. Just to check for any of those bite marks going through. So yeah, he's just got the cut. So he has to go into quarantine.
This has to be a mistake.
Next survivor.
I was bitten bitten by a dog.
So
Not a zombie.
You are in a quarantine.
you see his eyes.
Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
So he said he was bit by a dog. He's got some bruises on his neck. So did you see how no bite marks show up? And he said he's got bit by a dog, so there's no bite marks. So if you turn your UV on, there you go. You see how it's not showing up on the normal torch? But UV. So he has been bit.
Am I in trouble? I thought I was safe.
Move it.
I bit my lip. That's it. Look. See? It's not serious.
So I'm seeing a blood in his mouth. I'm seeing a bruising on his arm there. So blood on his mouth, bruising. I'm not sure about his skin colour. We'll come back to that though. We'll check everywhere else first. He's going to be going into quarantine because of his mouth anyway, so. He's got more bruising on his back. So yeah, this one's for quarantine.
I'm not sick. I
Next.
swear. I was bitten by a dog. Not a zombie.
So again, he said he's been bitten. So we'll just confirm that. Oh, there it is. So we're going to mark that down. Continue looking. He's going for liquidation anyway, so. That bruise on his mouth? Nope. He's got some of that skin going on. So the UV light is mainly just to check for bite marks. So yeah.
So, where am I going now?
Okay, so that's it for today.
Quarantine zone.
So each day your total just adds up basically. So you got the cost of the run of the base.
Everyone you've checked and let through is staying in the block. And until the evacuation happens, you need to keep an eye on them. Make sure there's enough food and space. Let's focus on the base today.
Okay, so as I mentioned before, base management. So the number of places, number of sick. So these are your survivors who you've let into the block. It shows if there's going to be any sick people in there, you need to take care of them. Not figured out how to do that yet. I don't know if that's going to be for the full release of the game. So tents and dining halls, again, you can upgrade these. So it can hold more people, more food, things like that. You have your generators, so your generators is powering your base. So make sure you've got enough generators, make sure they're upgraded. Because if you've not got enough generators, say you've got one generator and you've not upgraded that generator, and then you want to add different tents to upgrade the bases just so you can hold more people, then keep in mind that you're going to overpower that generator and it's going to shut off your power.
As you can see, brought in from the warehouse. But first, you have to buy these resources. Restock the warehouse.
So you just click replenish.
Buy supplies and fuel for everyone in the block.
And then that's done.
Great. Now that the warehouse is loaded with supplies and fuel, you need to deliver them to the block. Head over to the warehouse.
So if you look on the side here, survivors, there's 2 survivors in the block. You have 1 healthy survivor, and there's 1 sick survivor. So because he's sick, we need to probably check him out. So we've start that up. Now here's what I mean. You just click it, and it can accommodate 3 people, but you can upgrade. And this is what you use the money for, to basically upgrade it. And then you can add extra generators on. You can add towers. You can add more small tents. So all these go down here. And like I mentioned, this is your power grid. So make sure you're upgrading these or adding more, because it's going to power all these. Like, you've got big tents. So that'll be another big tent there. You can upgrade your dining hall, so it holds more food. And you have a medic tent as well. So all of this takes power from your generator. So let's go and collect the supplies what we just bought and restock.
Load the supplies and fuel onto the cart.
So you can either take it one by one. Yeah, so you can either pick it up one by one, or you can hold E. It automatically restocks it for you. Just be careful, because it does that and that. So you just pick it up and just move it around. Because if you're going to go out those gates, then all your stuff's just going to come off.
Now, deliver the supplies and fuel to the block.
So when you go in here, you can unload it.
The supplies need to go to the dining hall, and the fuel to the generator.
So you have to restock your fuel. So you can either take it out one by one, or you can just drive up to it. Not like that. Don't do what I done. So I may have just messed that up. That's my bad. So for now, you can put your medic tent, your medics on here. It's a great start, isn't it? So they can go there. Your food goes on here as well. I need to try and get that off there. Trust me to do that. Yeah, that's stuck on there. So yeah, you can drive up to it, it'll automatically unload, but just don't run at it like Harry Potter going through the platform 9 3/4. Just gently drive it up to it.
Any aggression towards personnel will not be tolerated. Offenders will be isolated.
Right, so that's restarted. So hopefully on the next day that'll fix itself. Oh. There you go. Right.
Excellent. Everyone's fat today. Go get some sleep. We're not checking any new survivors today.
Oh, bed.
There are reports of large zombie clusters in nearby areas, so we need to be ready.
Yeah, so sleep in a bed. I was going to check on the guys in quarantine, but we should be fine.
Warning, massive zombie attack.
So this is what I'm on about, where you got to defend your base.
Warning, massive zombie attack.
So you get all it tells you exactly what to use. I find it easier to use the machine gun at first, and then I switch to the other weapon because they get too close to the fence line here. And this is what you're defending. So when it does that, I start going down here, and it is a drone, so you can move around. So let them build up a little bit. And you just basically, it's pretty straightforward. You just stop them from trying to get into your base. Your gun will load. It takes a few minutes, or a few seconds, but you just jump right back into it. When it loses signal, you just back on your gun. And it's pretty straightforward, really. You're defending the camp.
According to our data, survivors have developed new breathing-related symptoms. To check them, use this stethoscope. Pick it up from the table.
Identification verified. Quarantine status unstable. Incident detected.
So, I guess he was sick. So what you do to clear that, you just pull this. That's all you do.
Don't make me wait.
So,
Bit my lip. It was
on the left side, that's the normal
not
breathing.
serious.
If you look on the right side, that's irregular, so that could be caused for the infection. So, discoloration of the mouth. I always like to check for. So they've got a cough, so we'll check that in a second. I always like to check for bite marks first. So they've not got any bruisings, they've not got no bite marks. And you check that breathing. So, do you see these little dark patches? I mean, there's one there, there's one there. That's what you're aiming your stethoscope on. You aim it on the dark patches, because if you aim it right there, I mean, it does that, but you get a more clear reading on there. There you go, see? So if you hold it there, you don't hear that. So you have to hold it on the dark spots. So if you go down here, you have your sounds what you can play. So if they're sneezing, if they've got the hiccups, if they get a cough, which they've got that cough, that's a sick breath. And because of what we heard before on the stethoscope, sound like a sleeping dragon, basically, as I call it, then that means they've definitely got the infection.
I'm still fine, right? Right?
Move it.
I know the rules. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't okay.
So, I was like, check for the bite marks first. It's easier.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
So he has some cuts on his back there. So he'll be going into quarantine anyway. So we're gonna mark that down. His skin to me, I mean, could be just my eyesight, but his skin to me looks a bit green. Cuts. There you go. So we'll have a listen to his chest. So see the dark spots there, there, and there. That's what you're gonna be aiming for. So his breathing seems alright, but because of those cuts, he needs to go into quarantine.
This has to be a mistake.
Come on.
So they've got green skin, I think.
Play God again.
Yeah, do you see how their skin's like
Maybe ruin this.
different colour to their hands, basically. So they've clearly got some type of infection going on. Yeah, so I'm going to put that down as green skin, which is a sign of infection. Right, let's listen to their chest. Chest is normal, but not keen on the greenness on that skin. What I can do is, if I'm not sure on that, then I throw them in quarantine anyway, just as a precaution.
Why?
Because you can always check the symptoms again the next day.
Next.
Please. I've lost too much already. Don't make me turn back down.
So he's got some cuts there. So he'll be going into quarantine anyway.
You are in a quarantine.
He's got more on his back as well.
Stay calm and wait for your turn.
So let's mark that down.
Belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
Okay, so yeah, he's another one for quarantine.
No, no, you don't understand.
So we can check them in the morning.
Today's the evacuation day, and you'll get a reward for the first batch of survivors.
Okay,
Survivors have developed new symptoms related to their pulse and temperature. To check them, use the thermal pulsometer. Pick it up from the table.
Identification verified. Quarantine status stable. No incidents reported.
You can trust me. I'm healthy.
so now you can check their temperatures. So you got normal, elevated, or high, which is extreme.
Survivor has some luggage. We allowed them to bring their own stuff.
So
Now,
they're fine.
you need to carefully inspect the luggage for weapons. Or worse, zombie
So she clearly survived the night. So we're gonna let her in.
I'm safe.
My kids made it through yesterday. I just need to join them.
So see how his is fluctuating a little bit? His skin is looking a little pale. So we can check his temperature, like he's still got those cuts on his back. So you can always check what you put down last time on them. So yeah, we put the cuts on. So let's check his temperature this time. Normal range. So I'm gonna put him back in quarantine because those cuts.
No, you don't understand.
We'll call the next guy in.
Go ahead. Play God again. Let's see how you ruin this time.
So his temperatures and his pulse are normal. So I'm gonna let him into the block as well.
I won't let you down. I promise.
Okay.
Identification verified.
Yeah, it's just his hair, I think. Right, so next day. So now we're checking for luggage. So you go up to the bag, undo it.
I was helping others out there.
So they're not allowed them. They're not allowed weapons. Anything else they can take in. So no bites. Okay, let's double check that.
Quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
Skin looking a little green. Let's check. Okay, let's check his temperature. Normal. Right, I'm gonna put you in there.
Move it.
Thank you.
Alright, so he's got hiccups and a sneeze.
For hours. That's why I'm burning up.
Fruits allowed. So it's mainly just weapons and body parts are not allowed to take in. Anything else, let them take it in. Let's check your temp. So see how his pulse and his temperature is elevated. So you go down here. His pulse was temperature was elevated, and so was his pulse. Let's listen to that chest. So see the dark spot there. Okay. So he's going to be going into quarantine. Oh, we've got to mark his hiccups down as well. Oh, he's got a sneeze as well. And he's got a cough. So we'll mark the cough down as well. It's just normal cough at the moment. Skin is looking a little green.
I feel fine. Please
Next
don't
survivor.
do this.
I'm just nervous.
Nervous. So we got that. Got hiccups. I think you had a sneeze now, didn't you? Yeah. You got that on your arm. So you will not be going into quarantine. You will not be going into the block. You have...
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
So I'd say that's herpes. Okay, so let's listen to the chest. I'm not seeing any dark spots. And let's check your temperature. Yeah, you got a elevated temperature and a high pulse rate. So elevated temperature and a high pulse rate, which would be extreme. So 180 to 200. Yeah. So with that, yeah, she's infected. So liquidation for you.
I'm still fine, right?
Oh yeah,
Right?
Make me wait.
you'll be fine.
You can trust me. I'm healthy.
Right. Let's do this. Yeah, that's all normal. Oh, okay, so there's some on the back as well, right, okay. Right, let's see. Any bruising? Any cuts? I think you're fine. I mean, your face does look... I think everyone looks green. Just as a precaution.
I'm not sick. I swear.
As I said this morning, today's evacuation. Head to the block to assign survivors for evacuation.
So there's 3 sick people in there and there's 3 healthy people in there. Food in the dining room is 3, so we need to top up the food. So the cart picks itself, thank God for that. Gas leak. So let me show you how to do this the better way. You just drive up to it slowly. It throws it in there. Like so. So because I've not got medic 10 yet, these will automatically unload. So we do have some sick people in here. I think once they're in here, I'm not sure how to remove them, so we just gotta be careful. There's someone here as well. Yeah, so all the temperatures are normal. So tomorrow is evacuation day, or is it today? Today. Okay, so I'll show you what to do on the evacuation. So on the evacuation, you get all this. It'll show you the symptoms what you've selected. So he's a sick person anyway. So, so this is for people who've got female in their documents. So you don't have to. I mean, it told me to fill up the space last time anyway. So if there's a female in there, you just click the female. Click the female. And then finish evacuation. There's only space for so many people on the trucks. I'm not sure in the full game if that's going to change. If you're going to be able to like load more people in. So now that they're loaded into their trucks, we have to evacuate them. And again, you've got to protect them. So it's scheduled for tonight. So if we go to sleep. Here we go. And then the should start coming. There you go. You can, like again, you can switch guns. And then that's all you do. You just do that each time. Every time you want to do an evacuation, just take your trucks.
New symptoms have appeared, and one of them is aggression. So they might attack you. Grab the pistol from the table. Also, pick up the syringe analyzer. Our scientists built it, and
Identification
it
verified.
accurately detects
Quarantine
infection.
status stable.
But
No
it's
incidents
very
reported.
expensive, and there aren't many. So use it wisely.
So basically, let me take out that guy because he's looking a little green. So I'll show you what to do with this. So there's your gun. So with this,
Now start the inspection.
See? It's not serious.
see how he's got a green face? He's got all those as well. So green face. So he's definitely got the infection. So we don't need to waste this on it.
You guys seem nervous. Is everything
Take someone else out.
You don't need to check me. Just look in my eyes. I'm fine.
So you only get a limited number of these. So what you can do is you can take their blood.
The subject is not infected.
It tells you if they're infected or not. So because he's not, he can go to the block.
I won't forget this kindness.
But you only get 3, so it's not very good. I'm not sure how you get more yet.
Too much already.
Unless there's a way in the actual full game where you can make more. But we'll see. Right, his skin looks a bit pale to me.
The subject is not infected.
Okay, so you can go to the block.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Right, so I only got one of these left, so I need to use it wisely.
Next survivor.
I was bitten by a dog,
So she's
not a zombie.
she already confirmed she's been bitten by a dog. I'm not liking that on her neck. So that on her neck looks like it's red bruising. Oh yeah, see the bite mark on her face. So yeah, we don't need to do nothing else with her.
So where
So they've got a bag. So we'll search the bag.
What?
So you can get collectibles. These are collectibles.
Is really
We can
necessary?
take that. The spanner, I made the mistake last time, but the spanner you can keep it. I know it's got bad on it, but they can keep that.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn.
So she's got no marks.
For inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
So that's fine. So we can let her into the camp.
Thank you so
Just don't trust them. So before you let them in, pull out your gun, because some will just randomly attack you, which is one of their new symptoms now. They aggress them.
Come on.
I feel okay. I promise.
So he thinks he feels okay. That looks like green skin to me, and he's got yellowing of the eyes. So yellowing of the eyes. If you're not sure, and you got some of these left, test them.
The subject is not infected.
Alright, so they're not infected, but he will need to go into quarantine. I still like to check him anyway. 'Cause he's got a cough as well. I always like to check just in case he's got any cuts. Things like that. So there's faint dark spots there. Ah, there you go. So we know he's not infected already. But because of his sickness, he needs to go into quarantine.
This has to be a mistake.
Move it.
Do a back search. I'll take that. You're not allowed weapons in. Not seeing any cuts or anything.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing,
So you're normal.
and gloves.
So again, before you send them through, okay.
Next.
So they've got a cough and blood on the mouth already.
I bit my lip.
They're allowed all of that,
It's not serious.
so you don't need to confiscate anything. Oh, I forgot. Make sure, I've just remembered now. If you're going through this, at the bottom, you make sure you click that. If they had weapons on them, take that. You have to it's contraband, so you have to take it off them. And then that's definitely, yeah, that's definitely a sign of infection if they got that. Oh, neutralized person. Okay, I forgot. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't. I just thought you'd take them, you'd remove them. Okay, so I know for next time. See, even I'm learning. Right. So you've got blood on your mouth. So we can choose that. You got a cough, which we'll check in just a second. So if they have body parts, kill them. So, I mean, it's common sense to just touch the infected parts, aren't they, really? So I should have neutralized that person. I'll have to go and find them. And I'll kill them. Right. Let's check the cough. You got a dark spot there. Oh, yeah.
Wait, why are they
Don't
closing
make
the
me
door?
wait.
I don't have any symptoms.
Oh, hello.
See?
How about the judge of that? Do you have a bag? Nope. No symptoms, so you say. The lungs are clear. Let's do a temp check. Temperature is normal. So I will allow you in.
I won't waste this chance. Thank you.
Right, I need to go and find that person that I sent through with the body parts. If they're infected, then last thing I want is for all this. I didn't choose body parts in this thing, did I? And I don't remember which guy it was. Oh no. So we do have an infected person in the camp. I'm just not sure which person it is because I didn't mark it off. Right, okay, not a problem. It's got to be someone with a backpack. Right. So I think that is it for today. Let's sleep. I may need to top up the food. Let's check. Not enough food for the next day, okay. The canteen is filled. They're at max level, okay. So let's replenish the food. Let's replenish all of this. We do have enough to do some upgrades. So the first thing we'll put in is medkits, food, and then the fuel. Perfect. Alright, so it's all topped up. Now we can sleep. We're going to be going on to day 7. Yeah, so one infected person, right? So it's her that's infected. Stella Moore. So yeah, we can go and find her and just pop her in the head. So Stella Moore. Oh, did they already eliminate her? I'm not seeing her. Okay, so I think they already eliminated her. Yeah, okay, so they get rid of him anyway. That's good then. Right, so it's going to need another top up. Let's see what today holds. We've got people at the gate.
Don't make me wait.
Let's check quarantine. Is it clear?
Identification verified. Quarantine status stable. No incidents reported.
Okay, we can take them out. Can't get them out. When you will kill all people inside. Yeah, but I can't get them out. 1,300 lost. Uninfected. Hi. Right. Let's check around. Do you have a bag? Nope. So that wasn't my fault. It kind of like just bugged out a little bit. Okay, what are those? They're like herpes. Yeah. You got herpes. I mean, the rest spread out a little bit. So you got both of them actually. So you got skin rash and herpes. Okay. Right. So. I mean, your skin's looking a bit green. Let's check your temperature. Yeah, I want a 3 in quarantine for now.
What do you mean? Just precautions.
Next.
Okay, you got blood in your mouth. Take the hat off.
Bit my lip. That's it. Look, see?
Calm and wait
It's
for
not
your
serious.
turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
That's not a bruise, mate. That's... Yeah, that's, that looks a bit... It's not that, it's different. So, you must have a bite mark somewhere. Oh wow, okay. Got more there. Okay. Temp check. Normal, because of those bruises, I want 3 in quarantine as well.
I'm not sick.
Next survivor.
So, like I said, if you're not sure, just throw them in quarantine, leave them there for the night, and then
My lip. That's it. Look,
recheck the
see?
symptoms.
It's not serious.
Yep, you'll add all of that. Oh, you got a cough? You only just started that. We'll check the cough. Not seeing any cuts or bruising. That's a good sign. Let's have a listen. Got a dark spot there. Oh yeah, dude, you're infected, mate. There you go. Yep, you got the infection. So before I do that, I want to put the gun on, because you could attack me.
I trust you guys, but this feels wrong.
Once those gates shut, you're fine.
Come on.
Straight away, pale skin.
Please. I'm just tired, not sick.
Yeah, you allowed all that food? Tired, not sick. I've heard every excuse in the book. You got hiccups as well. I know cuts and bruises.
Quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
That's fine, let's check your temperature. Oh, elevated pulse rate. Okay. So you got pale skin, which is cause for quarantine anyway, and you have an elevated pulse rate. Oh yeah, forgot you got the hiccups as well, haven't you? Okay. Quarantine.
This has to be a mistake.
Just waiting for you.
Move it.
Please, just check. You'll see I'm fine.
That skin doesn't look fine, my friend. No, that's green skin. I'll throw you in quarantine. Got no more of those left. Okay.
No, you don't understand.
Next survivor.
Bag on the table. You've got a weapon in that bag.
My kids just made it through yesterday. I
Yeah.
tried to join them.
That can't go in. The pumpkin can. Yeah. Nothing else. See, they've got signs of infection on them. But if I click that, I'm going to lose money. Watch. There you go, see?
That's mine. Give it back.
It's weird. My mistake. I don't know how to give it back either.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
So that's all fine. Let's check your temperature. Normal. I'm happy to let you go through.
Thank you so much.
Alright for today? Yep.
Identification verified. Quarantine status stable. No incidents reported.
Okay, right. We'll let them cook a little bit. I need to restock the camp again. Okay, replenish. Just check the camp. There's 3 sick people in the camp. So we'll need to check that. So, med kits, food, and gasoline. Just check I've not left anything. Gas is. Oh, done it again. We won't need to top up the gasoline. Perfect. Let's go to sleep. Then we'll check on the quarantine in the morning. Yeah, there wasn't one infected person. Okay. So they'll remove them.
Warning, massive zombie attack.
So this is the last time I can play it because this is a demo. And that was the demo. So yeah, I kind of like the game. So when the full release is out, I think I'm going to get it. So there'll be lots of streams coming in the future of this game. Let me know what you think in the comments. But that's it for now, and I will see you on the next live stream. Bye for now.